What's up, everybody, and welcome to another First Look. Today we're going to take a look at Encased. This is a sci-fi post-apocalyptic RPG. There's so many games that have been around over the years like this. It's isometric. You can see right now it's in early access patch 1. You can see this is their Encased development roadmap. So we're going to take a look at this now, possibly take a look at it again later as things change, but let's jump in and take a look at what's going on here. So let's jump into the game right away so you guys can see.
You remember how it all started.
Do I?
The year was 1971. The dome was discovered in a remote desert, a gigantic structure of unknown origin. Then, the leading world powers founded the Cronus Corporation with the purpose of researching it. Scientists and other experts were transported inside the dome from Crystal Sands, a city built at its foot. The Spire Station was also built at the top of the mysterious formation, and all the goods and personnel were moving through it to reach the lands beneath the dome. Cronus promised the flourishing of the civilization in its advertising materials. Teleportation technology, flying cars, new power sources, the cure for all diseases, maybe even eternal life. Who knows? We thought it's our golden ticket. We thought these hospitality open doors led us to the greatest treasury in the universe. And although it was impossible to leave the dome, this subtle warning didn't stop us.
Of course not.
Our faith in the better future made us blind.
Shocking.
We were looking for new technologies and found millions of strange mechanisms we didn't know how to use. We were searching for immortality, but we lost so many lives. We let the genie out of the bottle, and we had no idea what it will take in exchange for fulfilling our wishes.
Sounds more like Pandora's box to me.
Not seeing the big picture. In September 1976, the day you were delivered from Spire to Magellan Station, the delusions were never stronger.
This is like an alternative timeline, which I love, to be honest with you, because I am a big believer in alternative timelines. But we'll get into that in another. All right, so here's our character creation, basic information. Welcome to the character creation screen, where you will make up a protagonist in the role of which you are to plunge into adventures under the dome. So basically all this is happening in my head because my bald head has been called the dome many, many times. So that's where we're really at. To begin, write the name of your character, select the wing in which they work, their portrait, then adjust the appearance, then click the next button. Well, outstanding. All right. Well, not gonna be nameless. All right, so the orange wing can't look like that. So the orange wing, all females? Nope, there's males. There we go. Where's oh, that guy looks bananas. That's the old bald guy, huh? Some of these are that little rough and tumble. There we go. Okay, orange wing. Wings. All right. Cronus is divided into wings. 5 of these units marked in different colors are engaged in different activities. Choosing a wing affects the background of your character, starting values of their attributes, and initial equipment, as well as answer options in dialogues. Oh, that's cool. That gives a lot of replayability, right? Because you can come in, you like right now I'm selected at the white wing, play it, and I'm going to have certain dialogue options and equipment and starting values and attributes. I come back in, I play another game with the orange wing or one of the other 5, and boom, we got a whole nother slew of different options, equipment, attributes, and dialogue. So it completely changes the gameplay. Well, we hope. We hope, right? I mean, we haven't played any of it yet, so we're going to have to see if that really works out that way. So, got it. The white wing. All right, let's go back. Every person deserves a second chance, especially those willing to make amends for their crimes by working for the betterment of humanity. Orange Wing was created especially for these people. Its employees are everywhere, providing every kind of domestic service, from cleaning and delivering to manufacturing and construction. There's a lot of work to be done under the dome, and every employee of the Orange Wing will find a way to make their own contribution. So starting bonuses are +1 to deafness, +15 criminal. So basically, this is like These are the path of exile. These are the exiles. 15 to gambling, 9 regeneration, plus 5 to fortitude. How many points do we have here? Oh no, it's just... Oh, interesting. Other. Body type. Just man and woman, but why do we have gender other? Head type. All right. Asian, Caucasian, African. All right. Hair. Okay, so we can go right into that ourselves. Hair color. Features. Mustache. We can make him Mr. Mustachio. Feature color. So like our that kind of looks like Planet of the Apes. Basically just like me. All right, White Wing. Is often said that the time for great discoveries is now past. What nincompoopery. Just like Galileo and Newton, White Wing employees are launching a new era of science. We represent the best minds of humanity working diligently in laboratories equipped with the most modern tech to uncover the mysteries of the ancient civilization. So +1 brains, +15 science, +15 medicine, +5 to resistances, and biological damage and cryogenic damage. Interesting, all right. Blue Wing. The dome lay dormant for centuries and came to life only with the arrival of people. Today, this region is a gigantic 30,000 square kilometer construction site with thousands of cars, snow-white cities, and a network of motorways spanning the inhospitable desert. Cronus is rightfully proud of its world-class infrastructure built from the ground up thanks to the hard-working knowledge of employees of the Blue Wing. So guts, tech, contraptions, and resistant to energy damage. What do we have? Silver and black. Ooh. Silver determines the first priority out of 1,000. Find experts who can suss out the best solutions to every problem. Equip workers with their right tools. These are basically the bosses. Equip workers with the right tools and ship necessary materials where they need to go. Every base built, every successful expedition is a testament to the hard work and deep wisdom of Silver Wing managers. So charisma, leadership, speech, initiative, and bonbons. Where those are. All right, in the Black Wing, using the most powerful weapons and advanced military equipment, the employees of the Black Wing protect humanity from the myriad of hazards of the dome. What are the myriad of hazards? Black Wing's command is made up of the best officers, the most highly trained armies in the world, who coordinate their subordinates to provide maximum security for everyone from every wing under the dome. Interesting. So, +1 to muscle, +5 to light weapons, +10 to melee weapons, +5 to resilience, and +5 to resist to mechanical damage. Quite the decision we have here. But I think I'm going to go with the White Wing. I think I'm going to go with not that crazy guy, but the other bald guy. Where is he at? There he is. Mr. Rough and Tumble. Where hair color is going to be... Not that. No goatees. We got to go with the half beard. Now, one thing I don't see... Oh, it doesn't change. So I gave myself a feature, which is this beard. But when I change my hair color, it doesn't change. All right, well, early access, you never know. It might change later on. All right, let's do this. Holy smokerinos. Attribute distribution. Each character in the game has a set of attributes, basic physical and mental characteristics. The higher the attribute value, the greater the advantage in certain situations, and the higher the initial level of secondary characteristics and skills associated with the attribute. After selecting the wing, attribute points are distributed automatically, which reflects specialization in the wings, but you can redistribute them by taking points from some attributes and investing them in others. All right. Perception, brains, deafness, luck, and then we are weak as fudgesicles. We have 13 hit points. Look at all these weapon options. Oh, there's so many games from like long ago that this reminds me of already. All right. We're just gonna let that be. We're gonna let the game pick that for me. In Encased, the characters have a variety of skills that reflect their level of prowess in a specific area, be it handling different types of weapons, medicine, or repairing equipment. You can mark 3 skills as tagged. This means that they will develop faster than others. Oh, I love that. I love when you develop your skills by using them. I mean, I hope that's what that means. To do this, click on the gray star at the right of the skill name. All right. Gray star. So here we go. Look at this. Light weapons, heavy weapons, high-tech weapons. Why wouldn't we do high-tech weapons? Do you want to mark that skill as high-tech? Yes. Yes, we do. Hand-to-hand, melee, psionics. Ooh, really? So high-tech weapons... Ability points are spent on acquiring... Okay. So skill points are used to upgrade the selected skill. For every 10 skill points invested, you get 1 ability point in the skill. Okay. So that's why we have 6 here. So it's 6.4 essentially. So, and then this is 3.8 type of thing. So we put 2 more in there. All right, let's go to some social stuff. We know what weapons we're going to use. Stealth could be fun too. I'm not really a criminal. Let's speech, huh? Reflects how well your tongue serves you manipulating the situation to your advantage. Those always come in handy. But you know what? We do have to make sure we do. Let's do science. Yeah, confirm that. And you know what? Yeah, let's do tech. Yeah, let's go with that. All right. We're going to go with that. We're going to live with it. Get ready for the adventure. Great. You have almost created your character. Now check the correctness of the entered data and confirm your choice. The dome and its secrets are waiting for you. Proceed. All right, everything looks good. Rock and rolla. White Wing Other, 54 years old. Just about 27 years younger than me. The dome is an international project of unprecedented scale. I will go so far to say that humanity has come all this way to get exactly where we are now. Wars, slavery, genocide. All these efforts will pay off handsomely. Wait a moment, bad phrasing. Cut that bit, will you? And that is from the interview from Cronus Foundation's Deputy Head of Public Relations. It's always good when your Head of Public Relations is saying that slavery was amazing. Fucking idiot. Alright. Press cape to close this window. Left click to move and interact. Right click to open the action menu. Hold, drag, rotate camera. Scroll in and out. Focus on the player tab. Move further with WAS and D. Help screen, ground pointing. Okay. Okay, there's a lot of reading. Lots and lots of reading. All right, communication with various characters. It is an RPG, so you have to be ready for this when it's an RPG. All right, communication with various characters is an important part of the game. To start a dialogue, click on the character, and if he or she is determined to talk to you, then a dialogue interface will appear. During the conversation, you can acquire valuable information, learn tips, or even get some tasks. Choose your remarks carefully. Careless words can cause resentment or provoke a fight. Well, whoa, what we got going on in here? Welcome to the character. Whoa, okay. We don't need to see all that stuff. Get out of there. There's all of our notifications. All right, let's click on you. The orange is dressed in a new jumpsuit. Signing badge in his chest reads, Quentin Beasley, laborer. All right. He's side-eyeing the screen skeptically, despite his tired, grim expression. His gaze is open, friendly. However, the general impression is unmistakable. There's something scary about Beasley. He does look scary. The orange face stretches into a broad smile, bearing his dentures to the world. Like everyone else, I was delivered there in Blackwing transport. There are others, though, who arrive at the main entrance. He nods at the Blackwing woman that's beside him. Her nose wrinkles in displeasure, but she says nothing. Alright, let's step away from him. Let's talk to her, Elsa. The tall woman is watching a video on her screen, arms crossed. Polished to a shine badge on her black overalls reads, Elsa Olafsson, Security Service. After giving you a quick once-over, she offers her hand in a businesslike manner. Greetings. Take all necessary precautions with this one. Don't turn your back on him. Elsa nods at Orange. Ooh, Silver, there's your different dialogue options. Ask her what's so dangerous about this Orange. I don't ask questions, just follow orders. Even if his crime was wasteful spending, I have to keep him handcuffed. Those are the rules. Olson shrugs in a mechanical way, as if racking a slide. Our administration friends don't deign to inform me about his record. Could be I'm escorting a serial killer. It's corporate policy, nothing more. She gives the silver a vengeful look. Alright, step away. Monty James. A guy wearing thick spectacles thrusts out his sweaty hand. Monty James, Silverwing. He glances at your badge. Ah, it's you. Your files were extremely interesting. And your CV, wonderful. Inspiring, really. Expiring. That will hopefully not be me later in the game, expiring, but hopefully I'll stay inspiring. When I had the opportunity to look over the files of my future colleagues, I couldn't resist. I don't want to sound boastful, but silver clearance level has its advantages. Monty winks. Ask him what he saw in my file. Ah, Monty makes a ring with his thumb and one finger. 0. Nada. Absolutely nothing. You're a dark horse. How exactly did you end up in this wing? Answer that you're interested in Forefathers technology. Say that you're a doctor. And caring for the pioneers of the Dome is your holy mission. Admit that you see this as an opportunity to participate in mankind's greatest experiment. Oh, I see. If you ever decide to sew together a Frankenstein monster from the bodies of dead oranges, make sure to let me know. Silver laughs at his own joke. Alone. By the way, this is Dwight Schrute. That's right. We're entering the office. Now we just have to find Jim. An uncomfortable silence rises between you, and Monty abruptly changes the subject. What was his farm? Plums? No, not plums. Turnips. No, turnips, right? Beets. It was beets. Oh yeah, this guy looks like a beet farmer. He taps the narrow illuminator panel with one finger. Look, there's a storm rising. The lightning is strange, green. Should lightning be green? This is my first sandstorm. Step away from it. Alright, Igor. A mustached man in a blue jumpsuit is standing at the window, studying the construction site below. Through the occasional break in the clouds, his badge reads, Igor Potanin, planner. The blue taps on the window with one finger and gestures you to come take a look. Looks like he doesn't speak English. Using sign language, exaggerated facial expressions, and all your talent as a performer, you're able to connect with the planner. Once he's sure you're watching, Conan points up, and in the direction of the Spire station you left a few minutes ago. He sketches the outline of the station on a broad, foggy section of glass. Once he's finished, the blue turns to you, his face shining happily. Engineer gestures you to wait a moment, rummages a small sweet out of his pocket and offers it to you. There's a picture of a crayfish on the wrapper. Is it a crayfish-flavored sweet? Alright. The sweet is strangely spongy and tooth-achingly sweet. You can only wonder what it has to do with crayfish. Alright, last one. Oh, yes. A pale and thin young woman is sitting at the window, leaning against an illuminator. The glass is slightly fogged with her breath. She turns to you. Her shiny badge reads, Tomoko Kimura, crystallographer. We've crossed the border. No way back now. The white presses small hands to her blushing cheeks. It started with an article I read about luminous minerals with changeable crystalline lattices. That's what led me here. I have a theory, but I'm not ready to share yet, she says softly, as if answering a question you hadn't asked. Ask her what she meant about crossing the border. Oh, she shoots a surprised look. Sounds like you missed a few details in the briefing. The dome is a selectively permeable environment. The white draws an invisible hemisphere in the air. Inorganic objects may exit the dome without difficulty, but any living creature dies if transported back to the outside world. That's why we're all stuck here for an indefinite period of time. Oh, that sounds fun. Propose a carefully thought-out hypothesis explaining the reason. Carefully listen, seemingly considering your every word. It's possible. Yes, quite possible. She returns to staring absently through the window, her mind far away. She tosses her head. I'm surprised to be appointed to White Swan Base. Who knows? Maybe we'll end up working together one day. You're obviously serious about the sciences. Ask her if she sees the dark stain on the outer surface of the dome. Peers through the glass in the direction you indicate. I like that these have, if you notice, they have my skill next to it, so it has kind of skill, almost like skill checks. Oh, that's an unfortunate aircraft. One that crashed into the dome during the first expedition. I believe that's a wing fragment over there and some white canvas. What do you think it is? Maybe a parachute? White shakes her head, bewildered. Now that I'm here, I just can't believe it. It's all true. We're on our way to meet the future. Dun dun. Alright. So should we start punching people? So we got strike, unarmed. Unarmed. Give feedback. Now we're not ready for that. Scan, bolt throwing, dig, and force level. Okay. So, time to head outside. Gazing out the portal, through the portal, you watch a ground slowly approach. It looks brown-black through the tinted glass and smoky blue at the horizon. The clouds pull apart from one another like cotton candy. You scan the desert for any sign of the anomalies you've heard so much about. A flat, dark object hangs in the air above the horizon. It vaguely resembles a mushroom cloud, but with a much more dense structure. In the distance, you can also see a strange, apparently man-made wall rising from the sand. All the radio ads and TV shows were telling the truth. This place really was made for those who place their trust in science. Just as you're about to move away from the window, you notice a whirlwind begin to form above the ochre plain. The gathering storm drifts unhurriedly above the desert. A crown of green lightning flashes at its center. Clearly, no ordinary weather phenomenon. It must be one of the dome's much-discussed anomalies. We can see what happens when the whirlwind touchdowns, of course. Dun dun dun! Alright. This is the end of the Cold War. The world economy now revolves around the dome and the study of its technologies, an effort shared among many nations, both capitalist and socialist. The world can rest easy. There will be no nuclear apocalypse, only collaboration in the interest of all mankind. Well, that's nice. Alright, so quests. Your character is equipped with a handheld computer called Ciaris. It acts as an organizer. So basically we have an iPhone. I get it. It stores information about the state of its carrier and important data about the world. During the game, you will perform various tasks, some of which will lead you through the main story and some optional ones which will reveal to you different aspects of life under the dome. You can always find out their status and read the details in the data section of your Ciaris. Alright. Let's head out. Alright, here we go. Alright, got decent animations. Open world, so we can kind of, well... These guys are down there. Ah, Ted Wilkinson, rank 2. Try to keep it formal while we're on the job. I'll do my best. Let's see what this guy has to say. Come here. Come now, or you'll miss everything. A cheerful man in a white lab coat grabs you by the sleeve. A badge reading Ludovico Nuzzi, scientific analyst, export department, is hanging limply from a clean uniform, still redolent of washed powder. Look over here. He gestures sweepingly upward. Hands you the field binoculars. Let's see. Let's take the binoculars and take a look. You raise the binoculars with your eyes. 4 times magnified, the whirling cloud above the rust-colored plains looks even stranger. Its core glows with flickering green light and flashes rhythmically, and that rhythm seems to form a complicated pattern. Uzi bends close to your ear. Fascinating. Do you want me to set up some filters? We intercept the red and blue spectrums, we'll see something amazing. It's like a signal, some kind of message. Let's ask him, I don't know. He laughs unnervingly and snatches the binoculars from your hand. With the glasses raised to his eyes, he minutely adjusts the focus. It's a massive whirlwind north of Concord, and not merely some desert sandstorm. That's an anomaly. I hope it lasts long enough for me to make proper observations. Let's find out what this is. The scientist looks blankly at you and then down at his lab coat. Ah! Is that what you're talking about? He roars with laughter. He points at the building behind him. I work in Concord Station, categorizing relics. My job is to classify their rarity. Then the blues package them, silvers scribble on all kinds of papers, and oranges move them to the cargo capsule, just like the one you arrived in. He points upward. Then the capsule takes the relics way up there, all the way to the spire. Kronos auctions them off and turns them into money. I'm ambiguous about the whole system, but not about the salary. Get me? He offers you his binoculars once again. Do you want to have a look at the spire? It's amazing. But then you can look at the spire anytime, now the sandstorm. Ah, that's truly amazing. As he looks away from you, to the capsule, and to the landing terminal entrance. He throws up his hands. Oh, my scusi, mi scusi, mi scusi. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. You better get going or you'll be late for check-in. Your colleagues are already inside and the storm is growing stronger. Yeah, the storm is growing stronger. White mutters in fascination, eyes glued to his binoculars, fixed on the spinning whirlwinds. Alright, let's get our happy asses inside. Dun dun dun. Let's get on with this. We're running out of time here. Concord Station, newcomer to Concord. Never. Oh, Dwight Schrute is talking to us. It's over here. Janitor's gear. Let's search it. Ah, so the comm bonds are money. Piece of cloth. Soap. Let's just. We're gonna just leave that stuff there for now. Oh, what's this over here? Vega Drinks vending machine. No, we don't want any soda right now. Okay, go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and leave that off. Try and go in here. Is it gonna let me? Nope, locked. All right, let's head in here. Oh. Come to the desk and I'll register you. Okay, sir. A tall receptionist watches you from behind his desk with a bored, haughty look. He waves impatiently as you approach. The employee glances at you indifferently. His upper lip is ever so slightly curled in contempt. All new employees must register first thing. Come up to the desk, please. Nameplate on the desk tells you you're talking with Dean Riot, Administrator. Administrator slaps himself on the forehead. I almost forgot. Regulation pre-registration greeting. Just a second. Produces a reel-to-reel tape recorder from beneath the desk, rewinds the tape at the beginning, presses play. The speakers explode with harsh crackling, over which the tick-tock of metronome slowly grows louder. Solemn music begins to play, and the administrator's face takes on a serious note expression. Dear employee, on behalf of Kronos Federation, I, Administrator Dean Raynett, welcome you to your new life under the dome. Administrator coughs once and continues. By joining our company, you choose the path of science and progress. You are among mankind's best, and we ask that you live up to this title. He squints down at the monitor. Deserve this title. Do your job honestly, obey the law, respect your colleagues, and together we will build the best possible future for all mankind. Dean puts the tape recorder away. Now that we're done with the official greeting, I'll register you and upgrade your an electronic key and ID. All right. Say you're ready and begin registration. Let's do this. He hands over the hover keyboard to you, gives you a nod. Let's enter the data on my terminal on my own. You sit awkwardly at the reception desk, lean over, key the data in the database. After hitting proceed, you return to your seat. Dean is muttering under his breath. He returns to the terminal. He scans the computer and says, so you've been assigned to Magellan Station. A special bus will bring you there after the briefings. Please pass me your Selectron so I can update the firmware. All right. Snaps the docking port, past recess. Administrator returns to Selectron. Kronos was founded in a society of scientists and military professionals. White Wing employees have special privileges at most original locations built in 71 and 72. And there are still purely white zones in Magellan. Limited access laboratories, operating rooms, the morgue, warehouses, and the main reactor. You should find plenty to occupy you here. Dean continues. All new employees have a short list of tasks to perform on arrival. Do you want to hear all the details or just the short version? We'll be satisfied with the short version. To make it short, get your uniform from storage, your weapons from the armory, complete your weapons training at the training ground, then learn how to use the scanner, avoid anomalies, and properly catalog anything you observe. After that, go to the boarding area and wait for the bus to Magellan. All right. Respond that you have no new questions. Continue along. You reach for the tape recorder, but the instructions call for a little welcoming preamble, but dash it all. That's nonsense. Welcome to Concord. All right, in we go. Open with my Selectrone. So, do we have here? Container, close. What's this guy do? Trade. Trade is an important element in Encased. While playing, you will meet characters with whom you can trade by choosing this option during a dialogue or by clicking on the corresponding button in the dialogue of the interface. All right. And a small, neat guy, his gingerly hair shines with some kind of gel. His badge says Sydney Maynard, storekeeper. The silver picks up at your approach. A thick notebook appears at once from under the counter. Sydney puts his thick glasses on that seem to age him 5 decades in an instant. He studies the lined pages. Silver finally stops with his finger. I like that everybody's referred to as whites and silvers and oranges and blacks and greens and just by color. This is your first uniform requisition, right? You can also purchase an equipment you need from the desert directly from me. All right. Ask him to issue your equipment. Just his glasses. All right, before I give you the uniform, please listen to these instructions, okay? See, he fiddles with his hairstyle. So, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. Life inside the dome can be dangerous. You may get shot, spill acid on yourself, or get an electric shock, or suffer the effects of a dangerous anomaly. That's why it's important to wear protective equipment when traveling outdoors. Of course, in hazardous situations, the equipment will get damaged, and the more it's damaged, the more often one has to repair it. Oh, fantastic. He points back towards the shelves behind him. We've got repair kits for this gear. If you don't know how to fix stuff yourself, there are specialists in just about every base they can help. Okay, that's good. Puts the notebook away. The instructions are over. Now I'm going to issue your uniform. Oh, thank you. Disappears in the back for a while, returns with a small package. Folds the package. Maynard shows you a brand spanking new uniform. Proudly shakes out the bright white jacket. It more resembles a thick mantle than a lab coat. Look. This is the most advanced clothing under the dome. It protects you from acid, aggressive fauna, and radiation. Not very effective, though. Not very effectively, though. Don't expect miracles. All right, you raise the finger. One important thing, in accordance with Order 16-225, helmets and gloves are not included, but you can purchase them from me. Oh, of course I can. Sydney slaps the uniform over the counter, from whence sounds a metallic click. The storekeeper nods at the box in front of you. Go ahead and collect the uniform and enjoy. All right, there we go. There's our goodies. Let's bring up our... Throw this baby on. Is it? Oh, I was hoping that would happen. So it totally changes our look. So as we get new gear, it will change our look. Unfortunately, we don't have an armor or weapon right now. So let's see. Let's see if we can buy from him. I want to see what he has to say for sale. I'm sure I'll show you what we got. You know, the pretty well stocked here in Concord. Take a look. Peruse the goods. Oh, there we go. How much is it? 56. Oh, that sucks. I only have 40. What about this one? 47. What about this one? 56 as well. What about this amazing thing? Gamma Teleglass. Look at these. It's interesting. Some little cup of noodles. Canned beans. Oh, if we're wearing a suit like this, we don't want any beans. Don't need any accidents. Weapons. He has a shovel. We're gonna need to get some more money. Guess maybe we should have took the janitor's cash. Actually, the janitor didn't have any cash. Alright, let's step away. What's in here? We're gonna get in trouble for this? Some duct tape and some rare earth metals. So, so far we're not getting in trouble for stealing stuff. What do we have here? Electrical equipment, relic shards, and rare earth metals. So the real question is encumbrance a thing? I don't see anything. Head over here. Margarita. Well, there you guys go. There's a little first look at Encased. Drop a like down below if you guys want to see more of this and maybe see some combat and some other stuff besides just the intro and the character creation. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you for the next one. Have a great rest of your day, and talk to you soon.